So we've been talking about framing, we've been talking about the perspectives from ours, and we've had a couple people who've succeeded and or failed as entrepreneurs. So we wouldn't be doing the right thing if we don't allow our entrepreneurs locally to shine. So I'd like to now invite Crepin Kayisire, who's the founder of Keiko, to come to stage and share his experience as an entrepreneur. A round of applause as it comes to the stage.
Thank you. Um, it's a pleasure to be here, and I'm really delighted to, be invited here with such an esteemed group of people like you. I've heard a lot of things you said, and it's a really refreshing to see people and organizations that are working to help us young entrepreneurs to build those solutions and help our customers and help the people we're serving. As our moderator mentioned, my name is Crepin, Kayisire, and I'm the co-founder and CEO at Keiko. Keiko is a fintech startup here in Rwanda, and we build solutions that enable small business owners to improve their financial accountability and access financial services much easier and at an affordable rate. A bit of a background. Myself and my co-founder were brothers, and when we were teenagers, our mom had a small restaurant. She had a small business, and she was, selling a small restaurant and also doing catering on the side. And it was, really, a great experience for us because we used to help her, washing the dishes, doing deliveries. But as the family business started to grow, she wanted to open a physical location, and she needed financial support. And she went to different banks. She went to different microfinances, but they all rejected her application. And one of the reasons was she did not have the proper bookkeeping records. She did not have the appropriate accounting methods. She was always in operations, she's, in the kitchen, she's, serving customers. She didn't have the time to dedicate to a proper accounting. And, because of this, she didn't have the right data that she could present to show her business performance, and she couldn't get the financial support she needed. A few weeks after, running around different banks, she didn't get any success, and later she had to close her business, which was quite hard for us as a family. And when my brother and I went to university together, we started thinking about back in the day when we used to help her, like what went right, what went wrong, and we thought what could have been done to help her achieve her dreams and build her passion into a really sustainable business. And after we graduated, we made a pact to close our eyes and ears and reject all these offers that we're getting because we're very privileged to go to a really good school and get some really good technical skills and internships. And the day we graduated, we incorporated the business, and we had all these high hopes, and we started coding and building a solution. And we thought it was going to be easy, which it wasn't. From building a solution for customers, talking to the customers, getting funding, it was quite a roller coaster of a journey. But today, we've launched our first minimum viable product. We launched it 6 months ago, which is really great. And during this pilot program, we have onboarded 530 small businesses that are using our solution, and some of which have actually, used Keiko to be able to access financial services, which is great. So when we were building this solution, we wanted to be different from all the solutions that are out there, like QuickBooks for accounting, FreshBooks, Odoo, and there's so many others. And many of these are, geared towards people with accounting backgrounds and technical expertise. And many of our small businesses in Africa don't have this. So we went down, to, town and different markets. We even went to BDS at Alice BPN, which is where we learned a lot of things about how these small businesses run and how they interact with financial, institutions. And this is where we got the knowledge and we got the expertise to build a solution that is context appropriate and that works for our local SMEs. So after learning all of these things in this year, we have had enough experience and enough exposure to now launch something that is scalable. And I'm pleased to announce that in a few weeks we'll be launching the first version. We're getting out of our beta phase of Keiko, and it will help many small businesses in Rwanda and even further to improve their financial accountability and access these financial services much easier. Thank you very much, and I welcome you on our journey.
Wow, that's the kind of progress we're so excited about that gives us hope and allows us to continue to believe in the youth and the impact that they're going to have, or they're having now, as we can hear with him, but will continue to have in the future. I'm sure everyone's been excited to hear these panels, but you probably need a little break. So we're going to take a quick 10-minute break, and there's coffee and I think snacks outside. And so if you just go out this way into the next room, please, the ushers will show you where everything is if you need the restrooms or anything. And please try and be back in 10 minutes and we can continue with our next dynamic panel, which will be focusing on Rwanda's ecosystem specifically, and we can go deeper. So we started with the world, we went to Africa, and now since we're in Rwanda, we'll get into more details. And it promises to be quite exciting. So please enjoy the break, and I look forward to seeing you all soon.